Hey, everybody, welcome to the Saturday stream of Lightseekers. Let's just jump right into it, shall we? Beautiful. Hey, guys, I'm streaming a little bit early today. My girlfriend's at work in the morning, and she gets done around 1, so I figured, hey, why not stream? Why not, let's play some Lightseekers for a little mid-afternoon weekend thing. Today, basically, we're just going to start out by building a brand new deck. I don't have the base one set. I really want to try out a fire elemental deck. That's really what I want to try and focus on today. When I reviewed the cards, I really like the aspect of all the fire, damaging stuff. That fire was really aggressive. I know Mountain before was a very aggressive archetype regularly, but it didn't really have any synergy or any real, what am I trying, like an archetype, other than just like, hey, fire's just really good at, or not fire, just Mountain's really good at being just good. Has good heals, good damage, good support, good defense, everything. It was just a solid base. And it was one of the strongest ones. But now I want to see if it has an archetype, if it has a subcategory of a fire elemental deck. So I want to try and build a deck and play with that today. So we're just gonna kind of jump right into this, and we'll build a brand new deck. What do you say, guys? What do you say? We'll go in here. Now I don't want to start with the hero. I feel like the hero will come later. We want to build the archetype of the fire elemental deck, and then we'll figure out what hero works works best with it. So let's just jump right in. Now let's see here. Let's first start with fire, because I feel like fire is going to be the really strong point of an elemental deck. Obviously, like Flame Bat, elemental card right there. Boom. Let's add those in. Now, Flameborn Tusker. Flameborn Tusker, I was really intrigued about when I saw this card. 4 damage if you have at least 2 different elemental buffs in your deck or in play, and your deck is not empty. Move this to your deck. So it's a consistent resurgence card. I want to say I want to put in 2 of these because it kind of reminds me of Astral's Mirror Beast, in a sense, with just card recursion. Now it doesn't go back to your hand; it's not that broken, but it does just go back to your deck if you meet a certain requirement on the field. So if you consistently put it back in your deck, you don't really want to run 3 of them. I think 2 is fine because you can't play multiple ones at a turn. Your buffs tend to rotate out really quick, so you won't get that much value out of them. So you don't want to consistently keep doing this. Let's see, Flame Chained Elder. I want to try and put this in here. I want to say we'll put 2 in right now. I only have 2, I guess. Frankly, we're participating in the tournament today. What time is the tournament? Because my girlfriend gets off work at 1, and we have a lot of stuff to do today, so I might not do it. If it's happening right now, I'll build the deck real quick and we see what we can do. But if it's not till the afternoon, I probably won't be able to do it, unfortunately. This weekend's got really crazy for me. Me and my girlfriend are spending all day today, and then tomorrow we have an impromptu baby shower from one of my friends who, within the span of 8 hours, we got called by an adoption agency saying, "Hey, you've been chosen for an adoption," which I'm super happy for them. They've been waiting for a long time. Yeah, you have a week until she's due. And oh god, we have 7 days. We got to get this ready. And then they got another call oh, she's actually going into labor today. So 8 hours to build their nursery, all this stuff, and get the go to the hospital and meet their new baby boy. So they're really excited about it. So I'm really happy for them, and yeah, it's a whole weekend kind of sped into really fast gear. So if it's from 12 to 3, I probably won't be able to do it, unfortunately. Yeah, I hope you guys have fun though. I hope you get a really good turnout. But hey guys, there's a Lightseekers tournament today from 12 to 3. I hope you guys can join in. It's going to be really fun. I've played in a few of them before. They're really fun, really fast paced, and it's a really good way to just test out a deck online if you can't really go to a physical location. So check that out. I highly encourage it. Flame Chained Inferno. It's another elemental. Corners 1 to 3 instead of discarding. Store elemental cards. Corner 4 damage your target increases by the number of stored cards. Now this one I think is going to be really fun. Obviously it stores your elemental cards and puts them in your graveyard. So Flameborn Tusker will not really do anything because you want it to go back to your discard pile. But I feel like 1 is fine. 1 is fine. As we learned before with the Beast one, it really didn't do that much. This is a very aggressive deck, and this is kind of a 4-turn, just really big hitter card. So we're still going to be laying our elemental cards. We're still going to be playing them and putting them under. So it's fine to just have 1 in there. Because, 9 times out of 10 it's going to be a big removal target, which is fine, which is completely fine. Now, Flame Chained Warrior, I think this is a 3 of card, because this is awesome. This is a very good tech card to put in if people are running, buffs that you just really want to get rid of. Or move them back just in case they don't do damage. It's a really good card. It's 4 damage. It's not 3 and it does a little tech thing. It's 4, which is really good. Now we have, okay, so lava pools, whenever, draw one card when you play a fire card. I think, I want to say like, maybe two of those. Maybe two is fine, because we're going to be playing a lot of fire cards. Magma Spitter is another just high damaging card. Now, Lava Bouncer is a card that I'm like, I kind of want to for card recursion. Just, you know, like I said, messing with stuff in their hand is really good. But I'll think about teching it in later. Right now, with this elemental deck, it seems very aggressive. 2 damage is not that much. This is one of those just really pump out damage as you keep going. So we're gonna hold off on that for right now. Now, Molten Swimmer. Heal yourself and deal damage to the target equal to the number of fire buffs in play. This card could be really good. I'm trying to think of how many buffs we have. We have 1, 2, 3 buffs right now. So I will come back to this one. Obviously, Molten Terror is going to be probably putting in damage to all other heroes. 2 and 3 reduce other heroes. This is going to be a really good one. First of all, it impacts. It's 3 damage right off the bat. And then it reduces their healing, which means you can still be aggressive and really start nailing them. So I think that one's going to be a really good one to put in here. Now, already we're almost at 20 fire cards. So we're probably going to come back and cut some of these out. But I just wanted to add them real quick and see what we have going here. Pyro Fiend. You may move up to 2 different fire action buffs from your hand into play. This one might be really good depending on, like I said, how many fire buffs we have. In a straight elemental deck, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4. Like we have quite a bit of fire buffs, but it has to be different ones. I'm just not sure how they're going to work just yet. Like I said, right now I'm going really heavy on the elemental. I'll start working back as we do this. You're probably right, White Wolf, in the whole overall damage, not healing and stuff like that. But right now I'm literally just looking at the elementals. Magmorm is a beast. If it turns out to be better, obviously I'll put it in. But right now I want to try and build like an elemental family fire deck. So I'm trying to just really focus on the fires right now as I'm building this. And then as the deck goes on, more tweaks and stuff like that, I'll probably switch out some cards for just obviously better ones. But I'm trying to stick with a family here, so I'm not just like, hey, I'm building a mountain deck. Okay, let's add in Mountain Forts, Boulder Feast, Ancient Miner, all the stuff that went into like Dolo's fire deck. I'm just trying to build a brand new kind of a very different elemental mountain deck. So you're not wrong on that. You're definitely not wrong on the Magmorm being better. But Molten Terror is an elemental, and I want to see if I can get as much elemental synergy as possible and just see how this archetype works, maybe for right now. Smoldering Bruiser, it's a consistent fire buff, and all my damage bypasses 1 damage reduction. So this may be really good. If we ran stuff like that, and we ran Molten Swimmers, we could start doing more damage like that. So we could think about that. However, I just don't think right now it's gonna work or matter that much. Swift Pyre, I'm kind of wondering why he's not an elemental. Like, he's clearly looks exactly like all the other elemental stuff. Like, can we just immediately look and see how is he not a fire elemental? But he is a fire buff, 3 damage, draw 1 card. That could be really good. I feel like this deck is going to be one of those where we really need card draw, and I'm almost tempted to put in Ancient Miners. I'm probably going to eventually, but I want to see how these ones do first. We might add in like a Flame Clause if we choose a hero that's not Flames or Fire Superior. But right now we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 fire buffs. Maybe we put in Molten Swimmers. Maybe Molten Swimmers are actually going to be really good. Trying to think what cards we could really take out. Maybe we just take out like Flame Bat's just really good 5 damage. Flame Chained Warrior, I mean it's 4 damage. That's fine. Magma Spitter is 6. Man, I'm sitting here like, man, I kind of want to try and run Molten Swimmer as opposed to all this other stuff that's just really good. But at the same time, if I'm trying to be really aggressive and not carry too much about it, maybe I don't need it. And Lava Pools is more card draw, so maybe because of that I don't really need an Ancient Miner. Now I have 22 fire cards in here, so I'm probably going to end up taking quite a few out so I can still run a decent deck. Now I'm Flame Chain Inferno. I'm just going to cut that right away. I don't see that one helping me. I'm being very aggressive. I'm drawing, and that one is going to take 4 turns. Unless I have a way to speed up my own deck, it's probably not going to be that effective. And unfortunately, like with Flameborn Tusker, with all of these fire cards, I'm not sure if I'm going to have like many other buffs that are going to stay out there. Maybe I'm Mountain Fort's an Earth card, so maybe I'll have some stuff. Flameborn Tusker will do its It'll be worth it. I'm trying to wonder if like maybe just running one is fine if it's going to be that much recursion. You don't really want to draw it. But yeah, maybe. Let's see, maybe. Man, I'm just thinking like maybe 2 Molten Terrors is fine. Right now I'm just trying to cut down the fire because obviously I have 20, which is a lot of fire to put in. But I think we'll leave it here for now. We'll go to Earth. We'll start going to Earth. Now what does Earth have? Let's see. I know there's some stuff in here that has to actually deal with elementals. Yep, 3 damage. You may move 1 elemental from your deck to your hand. That one I think is going to be really good. We've already talked about how basically any deck that does tutors is really good, so I think that's fine. Rock Rager, 3 damage increases by 3 if you've been healed this turn. I don't really have a whole lot of healing, so that might just be 3 damage, which is something we don't really want or need. Rockbound Guardian is an elemental. Move an elemental card from your discard pile to your deck for each location you have in play. So that requires us to also have locations. So like if we're going to run Mountain Forts and Rickety Mines, okay, maybe we can do that. And then Rockbound Guardian could be good. Maybe. We'll see. Move an elemental from your discard. I think there's actually a better crystal buff that does something like that. So we'll go into crystal. Right now we only have 3 spots left. So 3 healing, rotate 2 of your action buffs 1 step forward. This is interesting because I mean the stuff we really want to rotate forward, like this one we don't want to rotate forward. Molten Terror we don't really want to rotate forward. Rickety Mine is really the only one we want to, and Swift Pyre. So maybe we start rethinking. Guys, what do you think? Is Flame Chain Elder really that good? If you play a fire card, all your other cards deal more damage and healing. Like I think Flame Chain Elder would be good if we actually did run Molten Swimmers. I think that's where it becomes really good. And in order to do that, you know what? I'm going to take a gamble. I'm going to remove the Flame Bats and start running Molten Swimmers in here just to kind of test how that card works, just to see how good it does. I'm only going to run 2. I have 3 Magma Spitters in here. I think that'll be better. I have 3 Flame Chain Warriors. I personally think that'll be better. But just Molten Swimmer. We'll see how it works. Obviously, we need fire buffs. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 fire buffs. It's going to require a lot of stuff for us basically not to get killed. But, I mean, I think just having like a Flame Chained Elder to increase Molten Swimmer by like 3 and 3, that card is going to make Molten Swimmer that much better. And obviously, if I'm running that gimmick, I want to go 3 and 3, but I just want to kind of test and see how it works for right now. Okay, obviously we need buff removal because you know who doesn't run buff removal, so that's fine. Now Colossi Gateway I think is going to be at least a 1 of. So I gotta see what we can take out here. Yeah, maybe we just don't run Rickety Mine. Maybe our mountain is strictly for defensive, so like Boulder Feast and stuff like that. So I'll run one of those. What other stuff do we have? What a hero. So that makes all our stuff rotate twice. That's fine. When you play 2 elemental cards in a turn, heal yourself or deal damage to your target. I don't know. I mean, I think it's not even part of the family. Obviously, 2 elementals. I'm going to be playing a lot of elementals in a turn. I just don't know. Does this make all your other cards deal? Oh, okay. Flame Chained Elder could be nuts with Everrock Channeler. Actually, that could be nuts. Because this will increase Everrock Channeler by that much whenever if I play a fire card and something else. So maybe we'll try and run 1 just to see how it works. I mean, hopefully we get it and it'll be cool. Geode Hatchling, I want to say Geode Hatchling is going to be an all-star in this deck with how many buffs we want to keep bringing back on the field. But let's just kind of look a little bit here. Here's another elemental. We have Siphoning Construct. If your enemy played a combo on the turn before, you draw 2 cards. I mean, I don't see it being that effective, honestly. Mountain Breaker, man, like, there's actually a lot of elemental buffs that have 3 or 4 corners, so maybe Molten Swimmer won't be that bad with all the buffs we have out. Obviously, it's not a fire buff. Molten Swimmer won't get it from that. Because Molten Swimmer is fire buffs, right? Equal to fire buffs you have to play. Okay. But yeah, I think Mountain Breaker, like, it can't be removed, so it's gonna stick there, which is 6 damage, and we have cards that can rotate our action buffs 1 step forward. And for healing, yeah, maybe going really heavy on the fire and then just kind of adding in some earth every now and then. Like, let's just take out Mountain Fort. Lava Tamer. Man, Lava Tamer is just really good. It's 3 damage, move 1 fire. Maybe we'll go to 2. Obviously, Fire Elemental, we have a lot of Fire Elemental, so we'll be drawing a lot of this stuff. Like, almost all of our buffs and stuff are Fire Elemental. Maybe I just take out Swift Pyre right now. It is my only card draw, so I'm really tempted to not do it. Molten Terror is a fire damaging card. It's a buff that I really want. Maybe I become more of a Fire Elemental buff deck than an actual just straight damage deck. So maybe taking out Magma Spitters is not what I really don't want to do here. Maybe I become like the Elemental buff style. Maybe that's what I really want to do. And then in doing so, I can run in some Geode Hatchlings to really get those buffs back. I can run in Mountain Breaker, because Mountain Breaker is just going to be really good, I think. I think that's going to be really good. Let's see here. We have 1, 2... So really we only have 2 Earth cards. We definitely want to add in more Earth. I just don't think Rockbound Guardian is going to help us all. I think we... Man. Trying to think here, because we can add in 3 more. Do we definitely want to add in Earth? Do we put in Ancient Miners for draw, and just kind of have no healing? Is that what we do? Mind, I want to see if there's elemental cards. Yeah, there's Battleborn Oppressor, which is going to be really good. I really think that's it. I think that's it. Do we run Umbran Informant with card draw? Is that a good one to run in this deck? I don't know. Classic Gateway is going to get a lot of stuff back in our. We've discarded elemental cards from your cards to your hand, expired as well. I feel like that's just going to be a really good, you know. Actually, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Maybe we have to like have all these buffs. We don't really care about getting them all back. Lava Pools is card draw. Swift Pyre is card draw. Yeah, whenever you play a fire card, and I feel like we're going to be playing a lot of fire cards. Did we add in that crystal card that's heal for 3, rotate one of our action buffs? I don't think we did. I don't think we did. The Catalytic Crystal. No, we didn't. I think maybe adding in 2 of those. We'll get rid of Classic Gateway. I don't think we need that. Which is really nice because it brings their stuff back. But like I said, we're very aggressive. We don't really want late game cards. That seems more of like a mid to long range archetype deck. And right now we're being very aggressive. Geode Hatchling is a great way to bring our buffs back. Colossi Ritual Site seems like one of those, like I said, very proactive ones where you have a lot of the attacks to work off with your hand. So we're not going to run that obviously because we're very buff oriented in this one that we're trying to build here. I still wanted to focus on my Earth cards here. Maybe Everrock Racer? I mean, he's not an elemental, which is weird. He's clearly an elemental. Exterior Defender cancels their next attack. That'll cancel a lot of buff removal. Maybe we run Exterior Defender. Maybe we do that so that our opponent can't remove all of our buffs really easily. We can bring it back with Geode Hatchlings. It is an elemental card. I mean, obviously, it doesn't do a whole lot. It'll sit out there for Flameborn Tusker. Actually, now that we only have, well, no, we have some crystal. We have crystal ones there, and there. So maybe just one Flameborn Tusker is fine. Maybe we actually don't run a whole lot of Flameborn Tuskers. Like, it seems really good, but it is an attack and we're a very buff-oriented deck. And I want to lay fire cards first and then get benefit, because I really want to try and make Flame Chained Elder work, and I feel like this is the deck that we're going to build it around. Because it increases damage and healing. Now, like that, it really makes me want to say that the Flame Chained Elder and the Molten Swimmer are going to be the all-star cards to increase our stuff by that much, just to really get those swing turns. So we don't really need a whole lot of healing. Or damage prevention in that matter anyway, because we're going to be doing just a lot of things. Man, this is difficult, because, like... Yeah, maybe Exterior Defender is the right choice here. Maybe that's how we kind of pseudo-heal, is by just laying those down, making our opponents not remove our buffs. That's the stratagem we're going with here. Now let's just kind of see what we have here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 crystal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15 fire. So we only have 5 earth. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so if we're running those like really low cards, our combos are probably not going to have a whole lot of earth. So obviously Inferno is going to be a really good one. I think that's a really strong one to have, which is really sad because I think Rupture, Rupture is probably Searing Beam could be really good. It's more damage to target. It bypasses damage reducing effects. That could just be really good. A Blazing Cauldron I feel is going to be a rock star in this deck. Let's see here. Like Molten Fists. I'm really liking Molten Fists. Radiant Flame, like I said, in these decks where you get multiple actions, I feel like those are when you want to lay multiple attacks. Without all of our deck dealing mostly buff damage and trying to get really good synergy, I just don't think the additional actions are going to matter that much, because we're just going to want to be able to lay buffs on the board. We have a lot of card draw already in the deck, so using those actions to rekindle our hand won't be that good or powerful. Now, I mean, maybe Volcanic Eruption is fine. Wrath of the Mountain, for late game. But I feel like with this deck, we are going to want to just lay a lot of cards. So maybe pushing into the... I think Searing Beam is going to be fine. I think Searing Beam will be a really good one to have. Yeah, I just don't know if pushing into the 4-cost combos would be good. Maybe one for just like payment wise, and maybe that one like Scorched Earth. I don't see us needing Scorched Earth. It's minimal damage and it mills them. We don't really care about that. Maybe Wrath of the Mountain. With how many? We have 10 crystal cards, right? A lot of it's draw. I'm trying to think. The only, I mean, Lava Tamer. I kind of want a third Lava Tamer here. Like, obviously, we already discussed. Maybe Flameborn Tusker just isn't necessary in this deck. I want to say like adding in more Everrock Channelers is going to be really good, especially if. Well, okay, if we're trying to do that, we need 3 Flame Chained Elders. Flame Chained Elder is going to be the all-star, so we're automatically just going to take that out. We're going to add in another Flame Chained Elder. I think that's the key. Yeah, I just don't see Flame Chained Inferno doing all that much. Mind you, we now do have Catalytic Crystal, which could rotate our buffs forward. And this stores elemental cards to do more damage. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe we come back to it. Maybe we'll find some stuff that doesn't work. We'll put Flame Chain Inferno back in. Terror. Maybe we cut out a Swift Pyre and put in An Everact. No. Hmm. Maybe we cut it. No, Geode Hatchling's way too good. Geode Hatchling is way too good in this deck. Maybe a Swift Pyre. No, we need card draw. We need the Swift Pyre. It's not an elemental, I know. It's kind of a... Oh. Maybe we... man. Man. Maybe Swift Pyre. Maybe we add another Lava Tamer. Fire Elemental. This wouldn't get it. This would get a lot of stuff from our deck. Maybe we just don't need another Lava Tamer. Actually, now that I'm looking at this... Maybe we just need another Everrock Channeler. Maybe that's what we need. We need another Everrock Channeler in here because I feel like that one's actually going to do pretty well. When we play 2 elementals in a turn, deal damage, and if one of them is fire, Flame Chained Elder goes off really well. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be good. I just got to make sure that a lot of my cards in here are elemental cards. Like, I think I just, like, Swift Pyre now kind of looks at, like, it's not that good. Maybe we take out Swift Pyre, we add in another Lava Tamer and a Lava Pool. Because whenever I play a fire card, I really want to lay a lot of fire cards. But now that I've reworked this, I don't have as many fire cards in it as anymore. I have, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't really want to count Lava Pools to go against it, so I only have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I only have 11. Maybe the Lava Pools actually aren't that good. Maybe... Because, I mean, obviously, yeah, I want to lay a lot of fire cards. Because fire cards will activate Flame Chained Elder. So maybe we go back into the fire. Back into the fire. And we just kind of look. Flame Chained Elder, I'm just gonna craft the third one of these because I think that's like I said, the all-star of this deck. Maybe I have another one of those and a third Molten Swimmer. Maybe Molten Swimmer is really what I need. I can add one more. Maybe a Molten Terror? Or maybe a Swift Pyre. Molten Terror or Swift Pyre. Yeah, Pyro Fiend I feel like is one of those where I need to draw a lot of cards. Like Pyro Fiend would be good if I'm running Lava Pools to put in the fire buffs into the field. Maybe Smoldering Bruiser? Maybe just with all this stuff, I need to be able to bypass a lot of things. It is a consistent fire buff, which means the Molten Swimmer gets past it. Yeah, maybe just one. Maybe just one of those. One of those is fine. We'll see. We'll see how it works. So now we need one more combo. What else can we have for combos here? I mean, Crushing Blow is just really good, right? Crushing Blow is just really good. Has one of each, in case I need an Earth for that, because I'm what am I running? Still I'm running 5 Earth cards. Like Shatterflame could be good too. Shatterflame could be good. It does count as a fire buff out there for like Molten Swimmer. Yeah, maybe we just really go low end curve on our buff or on our combos. Really heavy on the fire and crystal because that's what we have the most of. We only have like 5 Earth, so maybe we just don't really want to do anything with Earth. Maybe our Earth cards are just to be played, not really saved for combos. Yeah. Maybe that's how we do it. Now, all right, let's go into the heroes. So let's look at some of the new heroes. When I play a fire card and I remove one of my fire buffs to deal 1 damage to my target, that one just doesn't really entice me. 2 damage to your target if you have played a fire card this turn, so it requires me to use an ability, which can't be increased by effects. And if we're really going with the Flame Chained Elder, we don't want to run Cinder Branch. Increase damage done by your items. We're not running any items. Carry 1 additional point of item. We don't carry any items. There's Tyrannos. You can't wield items, we don't have any. Remove one of your elemental buffs to heal for 4. We have a lot of elemental buffs. Maybe Tyrannos is just the all-star card. Because the other one is what, Totemic? Deal 1 damage to your target and heal for 1 if your last discarded card is an elemental. First of all, he's Earth Mastery, which we're not really running Earth. Fire is going to be way better. I think Tyrannos is the better one. The best one for this type of deck. Yeah, I think this will be fun. I think this will be fine. What do you guys think? Am I just going really crazy and not having enough like Earth cards in here? My Crystal cards I feel like are going to be just really good. Catalytic Crystal, I'm really iffy on it. Mind you, if I run it with like Flame Chained Elder, what my thought process here is, if I run Flame Chained Elder down, my first turn I'll like Flame Chained Warrior or something like that, a fire card to activate it. Then I can Catalytic Crystal, which means that this will heal me for 3. 2 of my buffs get rotated 1 step forward, and depending on what those buffs are, like Swift Pyre, maybe I lay Swift Pyre and then I lay Catalytic Crystallite to rotate Swift Pyre to have deal 6 damage with Flame Chained Elder. Or I can rotate Mountain Breaker, get that going really quick. I feel like the only reason I'm running Mountain Breaker in here is because it can't be removed. It's one of those buffs that just it's gonna go off. Molten Terror is just a really good 3 damage one. Molten Swimmer, I'm banking a lot on Molten Swimmer right now. I'm banking a lot on Molten Swimmer. Lava Tamer, like, it's gonna search for fire elemental cards, and a lot of the times it's gonna search for like Flame Chained Elder or Molten Swimmer, because those cards I just really want to get in my hand. I'm also really hoping that Everrock Channeler is going to be a solid one to have, but it also, like I said, it also requires me to lay a lot of elemental stuff. And Swift Pyre isn't an elemental, Lava Tamer is not an elemental, Crystal Leech and Everrock Channeler. Everything else in my deck is actually an elemental. So I mean, maybe I'll be getting a lot more Everrock Channeler damage than I thought. And then these combos are just kind of like, once I dwindle them down with all my buffs, these are my big one-hit wonders. So yeah, I think this will be fine. We'll call this Firestorm. Why not? All right, guys, let's jump on ladder. Let's see how this deck works. Wow, that was really quick. All right, where's Firestorm? There we go. Now let's just kind of see where my hodgepodge elemental deck that I made goes, huh? Very heavy on the fire and crystal. The earth is only in there for support, for card fetch and damage canceling. Mind you, I do have quite a bit of healing, because if Molten Swimmer, if I can get really good efficient heals off that with the Flame Chained Elder, that'll be awesome. All right, guys. All right. Yeah, I think I Flame Chained Elder, and I draw. Draw. There we go. See, now I can like Exterior Defender into a Molten Terror, and just have that really, really hit home for 6 damage. Mind you, it's not card draw. I really wish it was card draw. Maybe I'm being too aggressive with my Flame Chain. Oh my. Enlightenment, okay. Gravity, okay. Okay. See, now I know he has Pathfinder. Yeah, I feel like Exterior Defender into Molten Terror, and the next turn I can just pass. I really want to get something on the 4. I really want the 4 to be what... What? Oh my god, I didn't lay a fire card first. Okay. Yeah, I can't do that. I cannot do that. It's got to be fire first, then the next card. So, I completely... I built the deck around this card, and I completely flubbed it up on the first turn. That was my bad. But he's still... Heal? Okay. Okay, cool, that's fine. That's a defend. Your next attack's not going to do anything, just letting you know. I'm being very aggressive with the Flame Chained Elder. Flame Chained Elder is a card that I need to have a lot of cards in my hand for. So maybe... Yeah, maybe, like... Maybe I just need a lot more card draw. Maybe putting in the lava pools are better than taking something else out. Because now I just basically wasted this card. That's what I love about this game. Yep. 7 damage. Ooh. That hurt. He's very aggressive. Okay. So yeah, we really need to... Well, I mean, like, this is just not going well, is it? We can do this. It's a fire card. Cool. A Flame Chain Warrior to increase it by 4. Since I finally did it right. Finally did it right. But yeah, this is not going our way. We need more card draw, I'm finding. I also really misplayed Flame Chained Elder, which is supposed to be kind of our solid go-to, what the deck is built around, and I completely misplayed this. So we really have a weak start. Move 2 defend cards. I don't have any defend cards, but it's fine. You probably just wanted gravity back on top. Yeah, I mean, I think I went a little too heavy on the meme for elementals. Like, I really think that this deck is going to require me to play a lot, which means adding in the Ancient Miners is going to be what I need. Which kind of stinks, because it's not an elemental, which means I have to cut my elemental base down a lot, which means that I probably... Man, he is just being very aggressive. Okay. Well, I think I want to switch Pyre. Now, I know he used one of his Pathfinders to pay for payment, so I'm hoping he just doesn't have it in his hand to remove my switch Pyre, because I really need that to go off and draw me a card right now. Also, Astral is so good at everything that it does, because everything it does draws you cards. Alright, I really need like a Crystal Leech right now, because he's rocking me. Hey! Guys, we drew the nuts. We drew the absolute nuts. Now, I want to say we use this ability to remove this. He doesn't have a whole lot of damage reduction, so having that heal for 4, completely fine. Next turn we can Exterior Defender and draw, kind of build back up our base defense-wise. Hopefully we don't die. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But for first run, going into an Astral deck, it seems like a very refined, very aggressive Astral deck is just next defend. Okay, I don't really defend a whole lot in this deck, so I think that's fine. That's completely fine with me. He's down to minimal cards. I'm back up to 13. I'm starting to stabilize a little bit. Maybe I wait on Exterior Defender. Maybe I also need to play catch up with cards first. Wow, the one time I need a second fire and I don't have one. That's amazing. Alright, let's see what we got here. Spectral Guide. Okay, that needs to go. I do not want you drawing cards. That's a great 2 buffs to remove. Take 6. See, now I can Crystal Leech. And I can use my ability to heal for 4 now that this is gone. Guys, we're stabilizing. We are stabilizing. It's great. We're coming back. He's kind of went through a lot of his aggression already. He's used... How many combos did he use? He's used 2? Yeah, he's used 2 combos on me already. That's fine. We're back at the same health. You know, he's done a lot more to me than I have to him. And he's drawn a lot more, too. Okay. Well, see, now we can Lava Tamer for a fire card and play Inferno with it. Catalytic Crystallite, I mean, now I'm looking at it like this isn't really good. Catalytic Crystallite seems like one of those cards where it would be good if I have card draw. So, like, it definitely makes me want to run Ancient Miners to run this to get the card draw with Ancient Miner in there. Um, yeah, but see, now I need exterior defender. And then pass. Because I really need him to not be able to attack me, because that's ridiculous that he was able to do that. What do you got? Unburn Informant. Of course you do, because you're aggressive. You need card draw. Maybe Unburn Informant is the card we need in this deck. Maybe we need to run 2 Unburn Informants in here. But then again, that only works... Well, I mean, I'm an aggressive deck, and it slowed me down, so... this is difficult. Now... Man, am I just dead? I have to move Fire Elemental from my hand. Well, I do not have a lot of options, do I? Yeah, I mean, I guess I do that. And then I... Catalytic Crystallite. So I'm finding just in this first play, obviously he's got a very aggressive deck. He hasn't removed a single one of my buffs, so that has not been an issue. It's me card draw and getting stuff on the board that has been the issue. And he draws a combo, really. Also, I'm going against a very refined deck. I mean, it's a good way to test this deck because it's... I mean, I'm dead. Just like that. Very aggressive style. Alright, so now we can go... Yeah, level up. Look at that. Look at all those new cards I'm using. Oh. Alright, so let's go back into the deck. This, I mean, clearly needs to get retweaked here. I didn't draw a whole lot of combos, so like that kind of hurt my damage input. I need card draw, and I don't think Swift Pyre is helping. I need Ancient Miners. Ancient Miners for card draw in here is like, I need them. Which means that also cuts down a lot of my fire stuff. So maybe taking, like, we saw what Lava Tamer could bring me, and he really didn't impact the game a whole lot. Smoldering Bruiser didn't either. Maybe Lava Bouncer actually is a card that we need in here. And then... yeah, maybe just another Molten Terror. Just for Molten Swimmer, we need another fire buff. So damage, kind of hand recursion, kind of really mess them up. Because if we're going with buff damage instead of attack damage, we're kind of more of like a mid-range aggressive deck, which means that we need cards like Lava Bouncer to move cards from their hand back to their deck to kind of slow them down while our board paces up. I think that's what we really needed out of that. Which kind of makes me, if I'm adding in more fire cards, makes me want to put in lava pools more. Geode Hatchling, I don't think is going to help us as much. I think lava pools is going to be a better card. We can speed those up. Obviously, Catalytic Crystallite. It didn't really feel like it helped a whole lot, but that's because I didn't have the card draw that I needed to really move my buffs forward. Flame Chained Elder, I think running 3 is a big mistake. I think 2 is fine. I'm trying to go way heavy on this gimmick, and it just did not work, because I need to lay a fire card first. So maybe take one of those out and maybe just add a third Lava Bouncer to really disrupt my opponent. So what are my Earth cards now? 3 Exterior Defender and 2 Ancient Miner. Okay. Now, how many elemental buffs do I have? Because elemental buffs is what really makes Tyrannos worth it. I mean, Everrock Channeler is not an elemental buff. It requires me to play 2 elemental cards in a turn, which I'm slowly getting rid of. Like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, so over half my deck is elemental, so that shouldn't be a problem. It's just I really needed the card draw. So Ancient Miner, I think, is what is really going to help me. Lava Pools. Actually, maybe Lava Pools isn't good. Maybe just adding in a 3rd Ancient Miner for more efficient card draw. And let's go back into Fire here. That doesn't seem that good. Maybe we'll try 1 Flame Chain Inferno. It's a fire buff that sticks on the board for 4 turns, which means Molten Swimmer will get benefit from it. Catalytic Crystallite will help those rotate a lot faster. So maybe we'll run 1. We'll see how it does in this deck. I'm kind of on the fence, going, it's not going to work that well, but it is still an elemental buff, which is what we're looking for Tyrannos' ability. If that makes sense. I mean, I hope I'm not just spewing gibberish at you guys, going like, well, why are you doing that so much? That's something I really wish Swift Pyro was an elemental. I really do. I feel like this is kind of what elemental decks need to. It needs to be an elemental. Yeah, but Ancient Miner is just it's a more solid card than that. It draws me cards for 2 turns, especially if I can Exterior Defender. Kind of wondering why he's not an elemental either, but they probably were like, well, let's not make everything elemental. Let's not break a family too much. But yeah, I think this will be fine. I think this is fine for now. Molten Swimmer only works with fire buffs, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Man, maybe Molten Swimmer is now a horrible card. Yeah, Molten Swimmer is not going to work. I think the Flame Chained Elder with Everrock Channeler is now the new combo. Molten Swimmer just doesn't fit. You know what I mean? And maybe taking those out to add in Swift Pyres is what's going to help. Or maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about and I add in Flameborn Tuskers again. For more card recursion. It is a fire elemental card that I lay. I don't have to worry about fire buffs anymore. I feel like I have enough good card draw with Ancient Miner. Do I, though? Do I really? Yeah, because I can't even like Swift Pyre into a Catalytic Crystallite to activate Everrock Channeler. It'll activate Flame Chained Elder, but it won't activate the Channeler because it's not an elemental card. Decisions, guys, decisions. Are there elemental buffs that I'm just missing that are like a lot better than what I'm seeing? Maybe Everrock Racer. They move attack cards from their hand to their deck. I draw a card, which is completely fine. Yeah, which is really sad. I just don't think Lava Tamer is going to be good in this type of deck. In the more buff-heavy deck. It's slowly becoming less buff-heavy. Maybe I'm banking too much on catalytic crystallite to speed up my buffs. Maybe that one's actually not worth it. What does Crystal have for elementals? Not a whole lot, if I remembered right. Geode Hatchling. Mimicking Magmites. Actually, no. It wouldn't do that well. Actually, maybe Siphoning Construct is better. It does draw me 2 cards. It's an elemental. Maybe it's better than Catalytic Crystallite, you think? Because this one didn't really help me at all. Maybe, yeah, maybe adding these 2 in. Because yeah, I'm seeing that this deck just really wants card draw. Laying 2 elementals in a turn. As long as one of them is fire first, I should be fine. I'm at 30. Just trying to see here what we can do with this fun deck. Like, yeah, now that I'm looking more at it, what? Mountain Breaker's a crystal buff, fire buff, fire buff, earth buff, crystal buff, earth buff. Maybe Flameborn Tusker isn't actually that bad. Especially with all this card draw that I'm now getting. Nah, still not sold on it. Still not sold on it. Maybe the Flame Chained Elder is actually the worst part. Maybe it's I'm trying to make this too good and it's really just holding me back. Yeah, I'm sad to say I think that's what it is. How many fire cards do I have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Because, I mean, even doing that, that means Everac Channeler is not going to get that buffed up. So maybe that's actually not a good card either. Because, I mean, it is only like... It's 1 and 1. It's just... I mean, with Everac Channeler... Everac Channeler will make... Rock Rager good. Because if I lay 2 elementals in a turn, I'll heal. This will go to 6. So maybe adding 2 of those are fine. I'm just trying to look now. So much confusion. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the wait. I hope I'm just trying to really figure out what I want to do here for a deck, and the deck construction process. It takes some time. It takes some time to go through. I'm just really not sold on Flame Chain Inferno. I'm really not. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. We'll keep it. We'll see how it works. Yeah, we'll see how this works. It's obviously, we took out almost all the gimmick, just kind of bad that we were going for. We found out the gimmick didn't work. Obviously, it was against one game, not a whole lot of consensus on the basis of it, but it did not perform anywhere near as well as I'd like it to. And right now, the meta is very aggressive. We went against one of the better aggressive decks that it has to offer, and we just got raffle stomped into the floor. The guy laid 3 combos on us before we could do anything. He was drawing very consistently, which is what we need to do. We need card draw. And adding in cards like Ancient Miner, re-putting in the Swift Pyres, the card that if they laid a combo on us, we get to draw 2 cards. I think those are going to be really helpful, really beneficial. Fatal Zeph! Oh, man. Now, this was like one of the top 16 qualifiers at the Nationals. I played against him. He's a really good card, or really good card. He's a really good player. Umbron Barkeep. Wow. Now I want to say that is a sick opener, man. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay, so I know he's running Soul. Let's see how this works. He's running Soul for Spectra Web. I'm kind of wondering, because I know his Selene deck before was running Time. It's also running Mountain. Now this is interesting. This is very interesting. Another Ancient Miner, okay. I mean, just going against Astral decks just really hurts, because Astral is just such a strong alignment. Actually, I think Mountain Breaker's not a bad card right now. He can't remove it. Then again, we can also Lava Bouncer. Yeah, I think Lava Bouncer's fine. We'll move buffs back, because I know... Subjugator, okay. Man, what is... I'm very intrigued about what this guy's deck does now. Very intrigued. Yeah, I think Mountain Breaker's fine, because we're gonna... Unless he removes the buffs, we're gonna draw 2 cards next turn. It is a very detrimental setback if he doesn't do it, I mean... But we'll see what he's got. Move 1 card, draw 2, okay. What card does he move? Blinding Beetle, okay. He's just drawing. Okay. Which to me means he's like searching for something. I don't want to do that yet. I want to wait for card draw on that. Yeah, I think we're fine. I think we're fine just drawing. Flame Chain Inferno. All right, let's see how well this card does. I'm not sold on it because he hasn't laid a single Pathfinder yet for buff removal. Okay. Well, let's see. I mean, I want to say Blazing Cauldron this turn is just going to be a really good one. He's been drawing a whole lot. He's probably got some combos in hand. Black Hole, alright. And Reality Rift, okay, good. Good, he was clearly... His deck with Stellar Fusion like that puts it on the bottom with Selene, a very good card, and then he Reality Rifts to put it back into play. So, I'm kind of wondering... And he's running Spectral Web, which can't be brought back in. Okay, he just needs to look for something now. Maybe I messed him up, because he doesn't get an additional action off of that. So, yeah, maybe I just really hurt him on that. Yeah, he's digging. Phase Shift. Alright, so yeah, he's got a lot of combos that he just really doesn't want to work with here. So I'll draw 2 more. Fiend Terror and Lava Bouncer. Okay. I think Swift Pyre here is fine. And then we're gonna Lava Bouncer. Maybe we just Lava Bouncer some attack cards? Yeah, we'll Lava Bouncer some attack cards. Starhorn Tusker, okay. He's only got the 1. So his deck is really heavy on defend cards. Because he hasn't had a whole lot of buffs to put back. He hasn't had a whole lot of attacks to put back, so it's... Okay. Well, I'll put that one and that one back, I suppose. Okay. See, now he's healing. Now he's trying to be a little more defensive. Yeah, he's got a lot of defense. I should have chose Defend. I think Defend was the better one to choose against Astral. Okay. See, now right here, this is why I'm kind of tempted to put it back in Geode Hatchling, because I could put back in Ancient Miner and have it be completely fine. I think I want to do this. And doing that would really do nothing right now, so I just want to draw. So I have 7 damage in hand, so he's really got to heal right now. Okay, he's putting a soul item on the bottom. You healing? Putting a weapon into play. Okay. Okay. He's got an additional action. Oh, is he gonna Boulder Feast? I bet he's gonna Boulder Feast right now. Subjugator can't attack. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Well, I can't attack him for the next 2 turns, but his healing is reduced, so hopefully that's fine. I'll lay this, and then I'll just kind of end the turn. He's really trying to look for something, and I don't know what it is. Like he's drawing like a madman, and I think he's trying to go for like a 1-turn really good setup here. And I can't do anything because I have all attacks. Nope, missing a crystal. Alright, let's see what he's got. He had 2 turns to kind of stall. He could just subjugate her again, and I... Okay, well that goes on the bottom of his deck, so I can still lay combos. There's a Boulder Feast. That's fine. That's completely fine. I kind of want to... Yeah. I'll Flame Chain Inferno. And then I'll Flame Chain Warrior. And I'll just kind of see and hope. Just really kind of hammer him down. He's still searching. Man. Tossing another Colossi. He just... Maybe he doesn't... Unless he's got like another Subjugator. Enemy with 2 attacks. Okay. I'll move that one and that one. And that's game, guys. That's game. I'm not entirely sure what that deck was trying to do. Woo! I didn't even know I was under motion. I did not know that. Okay, guys, so that did a little better for us. However, the Flame Chain Inferno did nothing. That did nothing. That was meh. That was not a good card. Yeah, I mean, I feel like... Man, I feel like this deck is almost going to go through a full revamp. The Everrock Channelers are good. The Rock Ragers I don't think are, but I do think Geode Hatchling is going to be an all-star. Because A, it's an elemental, which means that'll get triggered with it too. Now it's becoming a very crystal-heavy thing. Man, is maybe a crystal elemental deck better? Like, have I been thinking about this all wrong? Is fire elemental just kind of the support and crystal is where it's at? Is that really what this is going to happen? And you're going to jump into being? Maybe it is. Maybe crystal's actually where it's at. Which is, like, really surprisingly weird to say. Yeah, because I can take out these Molten Terrors, and I can put in the Flame Chain Infernos, maybe like 2 of them, go back into the crystals, start running the Catalytic Crystallite, maybe just take out one of those because it's not that good. Yeah, then I feel like we're gonna... Tyrannos just doesn't seem good anymore. I think we want a hero that's really good in Crystal. God, don't even... No, I'm not playing Dolo. I'm not playing Dolo. Opal the Everlasting. Maybe he's where it's at. Where if I get low enough, because I don't have a lot of healing. Yeah, maybe he's where it's at for this deck. Or Pegma. I will have a lot of crystal buffs expiring. Wrath Shard. I have what, 2 buffs with 4 corners, but it's no, not happening. That'd be fun, but no. I think Opal actually is the good one here. Opal the Everlasting is going to be the better one. Double Crystal. When I get low, their combos cost 1 more, which will really slow their aggressive down if they want to try and one-shot me. I have card draw. I mean, if they want to lay combos, I'll draw 2 cards. That's fine. Sir Frank just challenged me. Not right now, dude. Not right now. I'm trying to work on my deck. Yeah, if that's the case, maybe a 3rd Mountain Breaker is actually better here. I'm trying to think, is Siphoning Construct, maybe like a 1-of is fine. It didn't really do us anything. But the Mountain Breaker is what really helped us. It's consistent damage. It's not going to get removed. Maybe I just take out Siphoning Construct again and add in a third Catalytic Crystallite? You guys think? Really get my buffs rotating fast, really get Ancient Miner going, really get Swift Pyro and Flame Chain Inferno. Maybe like those are the really core cards here. Flame Chain Elder I feel is just there for tech usage. Which is funny because now that I think about it, like Flameborn Tusker might be better. Yes, Crystal, Fire, Earth, Crystal, and Earth. Like I'm gonna have a decent amount. Move it to its deck. No, I'm still gonna keep Flame Chain Warrior. I'm still gonna keep the Warrior for the tech purposes, because I don't need card recursion. I'm not running the Lava Tamers to search for them back in my hand and put them back in. This is going to help me really get those buffs that they want to try and set up a really good turn for, and I think that's going to help me a lot better. Geode Hatching is just a really solid card. Yeah, I think Crystal is actually where it's at for an Elemental deck. I think this is going to be good. We're running a lot more Earth cards now that I think about it, because we're running... Are we though? Running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Maybe we're not. Maybe we're not. I was going to say we could look back into the combos and really see what we have going here, but yeah, maybe we don't. Man, that's the thing. It's like maybe ever our channel just isn't that good anymore. Maybe the way this deck is turning into, it's not going to help. And I can start being a little more efficient with my cards. Or, So what else do we have for Crystal? Let's just go back into that. Crystal Warper. I mean, that could be fun. Especially with all of our buffs. I mean, obviously that would mess up our Ancient Miner. Mess up our Swift Pyre. But we play it on our terms. Where it would really help Mountain Breaker and Flame Chain Inferno. Really mess up our opponent. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. Like the only one I want to add back in is Siphoning Construct, but I think that this is just going to be better for us. Yeah, I think that's good. I think we're good. We completely changed the hero. The combos didn't change a whole lot, which I'm tempted to take Shatterflame out and add in. I mean, just really anything. Maybe a Recarving. Maybe add in a Recarving. Would that be better? We're playing a lot. We're getting card draw. Yeah, maybe Recarving is just better. Get cards back on our hand late game if our card draw doesn't go that well. Yeah, I think that's a good replacement. It's one of each. It'll help pay for Wrath of the Mountain. Fire Crystal will help pay for a lot of other stuff. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's fine. Let's go back. Well, actually, we should let's change the name of Firestorm, because we're not really Fire anymore, are we, guys? We are... Mm. Hmm. I'll just do this for right now. The name really isn't important. We'll get back to the name. I just want to make sure this works. Yeah, let's try this again. How's everyone doing today? Is everyone having fun? Everyone enjoying the stream? It's really weird. Like, I thought the fire elementals would be better, but they just... The fire elemental cards actually seem to be more supporting cards. Mind you, I did take out lava pools. Maybe lava pools was the really good one that you wanted in there, but I felt like waiting 2 turns to really activate it meant that you were kind of like, lay it, then you draw and draw, and then hope you have fire cards, and then you lay them. It didn't seem very impactful. Maybe I was wrong. I never really played it, so like I never got to see it. But it didn't seem like one of those cards that really having more than 2 of in the deck was fine. And then when you drew it, you had to wait. You had to wait 2 turns before it was effective. And then your opponent could easily remove it, and you could just get nothing from it. And you waited 2 turns to try and set up something that your opponent just steamrolled over you for. And I feel like with Lava Bouncer, maybe it was better because Lava Bouncer could disrupt them. We have the Exterior Defender, cancel their attacks. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what we got going. Let's just open up some loot while we wait, I guess. Oh, more shards. This one I have a bunch of. I probably just started them. Finally, we're ready for a match. Where is my Crystal Elemental deck? There we go. Yeah, let's try crystals. I feel like the crystal cards, especially the one that cannot be removed, I think is a real all-star. And being able to speed that up with all the crystal cards that speed buffs up is going to be really, really effective and really beneficial. Wow, we can already pay for Inferno. And then lay Swift Pyre to draw cards back. Okay, so now is he buff in Death and Shadow? Okay. Now the real question is, do I Inferno? Man, there's still a lot of fire cards I want to lay multiples in a turn, and Crystal, maybe Crystal was a bad one to go heavy on. Because fire is definitely my interactive one, and crystals I don't really want to lay a whole lot of crystals in a turn. Maybe this was a bad idea. Maybe I should have kept Tyrannos. I'll do this. I'll Lava Bouncer for buffs. He'll move 2. He's got a lot of buffs. Yeah, maybe Tyrannos was actually the better one to keep. I mean, maybe also I just have like a really bad hand for this, where because I thought I didn't have a whole lot of fire cards, but now I'm starting out with a lot of fire cards. It's good for Inferno. Exterior Defender I do not think is going to help us at all in this matchup. Maybe we'll switch back to Tyrannos. Maybe we'll do that. He does have a really good ability with healing with all my elemental buffs that are going to stay on the board for 4 turns. So maybe that's actually better. I think we're going to Swift Pyro, and I think we're just going to draw. Mind you, Opal the Everlasting. There we go. Yeah, because I really don't think this deck really wants to do like Crystal Crystal. It's a very... Guys, you see this? We have a hero challenge. We're gonna try it. Increase damage. Okay. We'll wait till there's another buff so our Crystal Leech can get better value from it. Because Graveyard right now is not that intimidating. Maybe it is. Maybe I just lied and I'm just lying to myself. Yeah, I think with a deck that doesn't have a lot of healing, I think Tyrannos was actually the better call here. I think that's what I should change it back out to. I'm going to Mountain Breaker. I don't want to land on the same turn as this. I really don't. And I think I just pass. Ancient Miner, yes. Finally, we're getting our card draw. But it's like, what does he want to do here? I want him to lay... I hate when Unburdened Form is used against me, because I play so many slow decks, and I get so punished by all these aggressive ones. It's just draw, 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 draw. It's really sad to see. But you know, it is what it is. Bone Reaper. That's a mildly good buff, especially with this hero ability. He can turn it really quick, get a 10-point swing. I just don't want it on the board. So Ancient Miner, Crystal Leech. That'll be good. That's good for morale. That's good for me. That's what I wanted it to do. Just pass him. That's fine with me. So now I can lay Flame Chain Inferno. Ooh. I like that, but I can't lay because I don't have Crystal. So I kind of want to lay Flame Chain Inferno, then Exterior Defender. Really hope he doesn't have any buff removal. Especially in a Dread deck, a lot of their cards are buff cards. Obviously, he's playing some defend cards like... Sorry guys, I woke up early. Unburdened Informant and Soul Thief. So like, the only real attack cards he's probably going to have, unless he runs like the Mantic Spitters and stuff like that for Dread, is the buff removal cards. So against Dread, Exterior Defender is going to be a solid knockout card, and I am so happy about that. Oh my word, everybody. Okay, so I kind of want to... lay this. Really get some damage going. Yeah. Unprevented damage, so even if he does lay like a Wall of Bones or something like that, he still can't remove it because I have Exterior Defender up. See, look at this. Now I have 2 Fire Elemental cards that would work really well with Everrock Channeler, but I can't do double fire. I'm honestly sitting here going like, yeah, Tyrannos is the better card, because this deck has very minimal to low healing. Tyrannos was our heal for removing buffs, because I could have removed this for 4 healing. I could have done stuff like that. And just basically been a lot more effective on this stuff. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to Lava Bouncer, select buff, again, and have him choose. Just based on his hero power with Varilla, it makes me think that he's a very buff-heavy deck. Yep, there's 1. There's 2. So he has a lot of poison buffs. What was his weapon again? The Shade Ripper, so he's... I kind of just want to pass. Alright. So this is going to deal what? 6? Seven. Okay. Action buffs. I don't really have any more that I want to do that to. Yeah, I think I just want to draw and hope I draw some more damaging cards. And that doesn't help. What does he have? See, now, he just... Okay, that's fine. That is completely fine. You can't remove my buffs because you can't land on a shadow puppet. Sword image, heal yourself for 3. That's fine. That's fine. Now, what I kind of want to do here is and then yeah, just heal and draw. Move that one step forward. Beautiful. Beautiful, guys. This is why our combos are the big game enders, real heavy-hitting, damaging stuff. Kind of reminds me of my Farapang deck that I played on Wednesday. Just you have all these buffs that deal damage, and then you hit them really hard with the combos at the end, win. So I mean, he's got to heal soon, like right now, to do something. But I almost know for a fact that I'm going to switch back to Tyrannos. Just to have that little bit of healing under me. Oh my. Whenever I draw a card. Okay. I'm going to take... Oh no, it's not going to go off with Ancient Miner because I draw now before Withering. So I'm fine. I'm fine. What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? Draw 2. Ancient Miner is just... It's such a solid card. And... I think we're going to do that with that, yeah. Now it's kind of sad because once again we found out the Everrock Channelers, at least in this deck, were not that helpful. Like, we never really wanted to lay one. We never really benefited from laying one. No, sorry, dude, I can't accept a rematch. Yeah, sorry, I gotta edit my deck. Yeah, so, Opal the Everlasting comes out. I think we're putting back in Tyrannos, because his ability to just remove elemental buffs was really good. Everrock Channeler was just, it's not that strong of a card. And I'm sad to say, because I thought it would be. I thought laying 2 elementals in a turn would be good. But we never got to do that. We never got to lay more than, like, 1 elemental. And I'm kind of wondering if Mimicking Magmites is going to be better. Because, like, what can it copy? It could copy an Exterior Defender. But then the Exterior Defender would go away, and then this would go out to something else. So it's not really that helpful. Maybe just one of these is fine. 1 Colossi Gateway. What's in my Astro deck? Well, which Astro deck are you talking about? Clinx's Mickey Mouse? Is that how I pronounce it? Clinx's Mickey Mouse? What Astro deck are you talking about? Maybe I just add another Geode Hatchling. No, because, I mean, well, I think that's way committing over to it. Maybe 1 Siphoning Construct? No, let's go back to Fire, guys. Let's go back to Fire. Man, I really liked Molten Terrors. I really did. Maybe take out Gateway, add in 2 Molten Terrors. Hey! Clinx's Mickey Mouse, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. But, yeah, dude, what Astro deck are you talking about? I mean, I have a few of them, so just maybe just name the hero, or if you saw it in Ashivok. Oh, is that the Asavok, the new Astral Dread? The new Astral Dread one? That one, here, let me show you in a little bit. I'm trying to think if that's really what I want, is 2 Molten Terrors in here. How many fire cards? I almost want to say I want to try Lava Pools, and I want to take out Swift Pyre. Now that I have the Catalytic Crystallite in here, I just want to see how many fire cards I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Only 10? And maybe it's not that good. I'd have 11 Lava Pools. I feel like Lava Pools requires me to have a lot of fire cards. Like a lot of fire attack cards. So maybe I don't. Maybe this is fine. Maybe this is perfectly fine. Molten Tear is an elemental buff. It'll help me draw or heal. I think taking out a Swift Pyre and putting in a third one of these, because this one didn't really help me as much as my Ancient Miners. You know what I mean? They still help me with 1 card draw. Card draw is always going to be beneficial in this. Maybe Flame Burrower is actually going to be good. If you've played other fire action cards this turn, move them to your hand. So obviously it wouldn't be good for laying buffs, but like if I could relay Lava Bouncer again, I could lay Flame Chain Warrior again. It's not an elemental, so maybe not. Yeah, maybe it's not that good. It was a thought. It was a thought. Yeah, I think we'll stick with this rendition for right now. I think this is good. Now we can take back that Crystal Ellie and just elemental. There we go. We'll just do that. So this one, right, is what you're talking about? This one, I will admit, I got heavy influence from watching a streamer called Dr. Attilas, who I believe is on auto-hosting right now. I looked at what his deck list was, and mind you, I think I copied it almost card for card, because it's like, I just want to build this one to have it. I'll take a look at it later, because he said he built it, did really well with it, so I'll show it to you now. But I haven't actually played with this, so I don't know the whole schematics of it. I highly recommend going and checking out his stream too. He's one of the best Lightseekers players that's out there. I think he got #2 in Nationals, only right under TPK Gaming. He's a phenomenal player, knows the game inside and out. And I really highly recommend checking out his stream if you want like next level plays, next level Lightseeker decks. I mean, I try and build them, but I mostly have fun. So it looks like he has Blood Moon, Reality Rift, Rippling Flare, Solar Wind, and Sunstrike. So it looks very aggressive. Reality Rift, I'm assuming, is in here because it's it pays for all the other combos really easily. I don't know what buffs he has. Blood Moon, I think Blood Moon actually requires buffs. Yeah, to be really good. So obviously he has some buffs in here. Astronomer is a buff, Celestial Warrior is a buff, Gorge Stalker, Mage Ship, Shambler. So it looks like he has just really, really efficient. Sir Frank, it's called Dr. Attilas. He went by Dratilis for a while, but I think on one of his streams someone called him Dr. Attilas, and he changed his name because of it, because he actually is a doctor. So I highly recommend checking out his stream. He's on, I think he's hosting right now, probably on auto host, but I highly recommend checking out his stream. He actually did another card review before I did, and I've watched it, and he's spot on about a lot of these cards. He's really good at the game. But it looks like his is just buff heavy, really eccentric at just really hitting you home. Astronomer obviously in for the cards, card draw, Anti-Gravity Snails for card draw, Celestial Warrior, damage, Defiler, damage equal to the number of buffs you have in play, +2, so you're going to have a lot of buffs in play. Gorge Stalker, an ability to deal damage and heal, so it's really good. Mage Ship, obviously, Mage Ship. Mirror Beast, because Mirror Beast is one of the best Astral cards that I think has ever been printed. Does 3 damage, keep bringing it back to your hand if the top card is Astral, and with Asavok's ability, you can make sure the top card of your deck is what you want it to be at like almost all times. So I highly recommend Mirror Beast when Asavok's really good. Pathfinder, hey, guess what? It doesn't have burn, so you can bring Pathfinder back. I think it requires Lunar, yeah, and she's not Lunar, so you won't get the really good buff removal, but because you can just keep bringing back Pathfinder, it doesn't matter. You can remove them one at a time. Shambler, 6 damage for 3 turns. It's almost as good as Mage Ship. Wandering Starformer. If your last discarded card is Solar, draw a card. You can obviously manipulate the top card of your deck. And then, of course, drawing this, you can restart one of your buffs. You have a lot of card draw on here. You have a lot of stuff like this. So this deck does seem very aggressive, very, very good at doing card draw, keeping your buffs out, having them at least with 3 or 4 corners so that you can get good qualities off of Defiler. It's like a really big game ender. And even if your buff does go to the graveyard, or you can manipulate it, you can Blood Moon them for 13. Then you can Reality Rift to make sure you bring the right buffs back. You can discard them with Solar Wind. Like it's just, Astral is such a really strong and really cohesive deck archetype, or not archetype, just on alignment as a whole. It draws really well, it does damage really well, it defends really well, it does everything really well, almost better than Mountain at some point. The only reason Mountain was really good was because Dolo's ability was good. So like, I'll type it real quick here. Dr. Tillis. That's how you type his name. If you look for him on Twitch, you should be able to see him. But yeah, he's phenomenal, really good at the game. He knows what he's talking about. But yeah, this deck, I haven't played it, but I really want to. I want to see how it works, see if I can make my own tweaks and adjustments on it to make it, put my own spin on it. But right now, I just think this is a solid deck with Asavak to really manipulate and use her ability to the best of your abilities. Because like I said, it has a lot of good card draw. And the best part about it is like, hey, you know, if they spend the time removing your buffs, you can just use Asavak to bring them back. So like, I think this is going to be a really strong deck in the meta. To Wandering Starformer, help you draw cards. Anti-Gravity Snail will help you draw cards. And none of this stuff really has burn. So using her ability with it is going to be really strong and really powerful. Having Blood Moon be a finisher, having Rippling Flare, Solar Wind, and Sunstrike all be really heavy finishers. Reality Rift you don't even really, I'm assuming, use. Like, yes, you have a lot of buffs. Yes, you have them out on the board. If you draw it and if you're able to play it, good for you. But like 9 times out of 10, you're using Reality Rift to pay for all of these other combos with one card, and then you can keep using your buffs. So I think that's really what it is, because with all the card drawing, it's not like you're going to need to wait for this for a whole long time. So I think this deck is going to be really fun, and I kind of want to play it soon. Maybe like Wednesday I'll test this deck out. But that's his deck list. It's not mine. I'm not taking full credit for it. But yeah, I do want to play this, and I do want to make my own tweaks on it to kind of put my own twist. But I think this is just a really, really strong starting for this deck that I personally really like. I don't know, the card I would probably take out is like maybe Gorge Stalker. I don't know how much you need the damage or healing. Yes, it is like a total of, what is that, 8 damage from one card, but it does use an ability where I feel like you don't really want to use abilities in this deck. You want to be more proactive with your cards. So I'd look into maybe changing out Gorge Stalker for another death card. I don't know what you maybe put in. Maybe put in the skeletal one that's XX4, 4 damage, healing for 4. You can restart it. You can do a bunch of other things with it. So like that's maybe what I would do. I don't know. But I mean, it is a solid card. It helps you deal damage, draw cards, and it is an attack ability. So maybe they're like, well, you cancel the next attack. Okay, use this ability, does nothing. I don't know, but I like it. I think it's a really good card. So yeah, if you want to build this deck, it's right here. You can pause it, screen cap it, or whatnot. But I'm going to go back into my deck now. And actually, we have a hero challenge to do. The Angered Calamari. I have no idea what he does. I have no idea how to play it. Guys, I'm going to be back in a few minutes. I'm going to use the bathroom, get a refill my water bottle and all that stuff. So just give me 1 sec. I thank you very much for tuning in this Saturday afternoon. I'll probably be streaming for another hour and a half or so until like 1. But yeah, if you guys want to give me just a few minutes, let me see if I can actually just kind of... Yeah, just give me a few minutes and I'll be right back, guys, okay? All right, everybody. Thank you very much for being patient with me and waiting on that. I got myself some crackers because you know what doesn't make your mouth dry like salty stuff, right? Now, Angered Calamari. If you guys have done it, don't know spoilers. I want to see if I can take this guy on with my new elemental deck because you know what? I'm sticking with this thing. It's done me well. I have no idea what it's about. This should be fun. I love these hero challenges. I love them so much. Every time I get a new one, I'm super excited about what it does. And there's so many different ones. I've been hearing many people, you know, no one's really gotten the same one more than like 3 times. What is this? Okay, what's his ability again? Flail wildly. I'm already immediately intrigued. What is flail wildly? Mind you, his ability is... Why is this water? Tentacle, deal 2 damage to target when you activate an ability. As a center's play, gain 1 additional action if you have another water buff in play. Okay. So they made it water so that it could go really well because he's obviously, water. But flail wildly, I'm very intrigued about what that does. I have no idea. I think I'm in a lot of trouble though. We're going to Mountain Breaker. And we're going to Swift Pyre. Because Swift Pyre, now, the more I'm playing it, the more I'm seeing it now. To me, it's like, because it draws you a card the next turn, so you're not going to know what it is. What is happening? So does his ability just do nothing? Yeah, it just does nothing. What? Hold on. What? I thought he got an initial action. Oh, he laid it, did that, then laid it. Okay. I was like, wait, I thought he got more than that. Now, I don't know. Oh, man, I can't even really risk it. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God we got buff removal. What is happening? Oh, my God, guys. This is nuts. This is horrendous. Like, I don't even know if I want to kill the suspicious squid or the tentacle. I want to say the tentacles. Otherwise, I'm just going to die. Like, yeah. And I want a lava bouncer to remove those buffs. This is just getting out of hand in a really fast way. But I am so excited about it. He has no more buffs. Really? Oh my God. Guys, I angered this man to the max. What is happening? Well, I'm going to deal 6. I'm going to use my ability to heal. Because that's the whole point we switched back to Tyrannos, was to be able to do stuff like that. This is nuts. Wow, I'm in a lot of trouble here. But what? All right, guys. I need to just heal and draw. I have no idea what this deck is, but it's wrecking me. Maybe we need to switch to something more aggressive. Maybe I'll switch to like my Farapang deck after this that I played on Wednesday. Which I'm really sorry about that stream on Wednesday. I had like horrible internet connection. My CPU usage was like over 50%. It was lagging my stream down. Right now I'm at 10%, so like it's going a lot better today. But I feel really bad because I really liked that Farapang deck. I thought it did really well. And yeah, I think we're just gonna die. So I'm hoping that maybe if this one fails, I'll bring back that Farapang deck, let you guys see it in action. This doesn't even help me. He's flailing so wildly. Man, there's just nothing I can do. This is horrendous. Well, I mean, I can Blazing Cauldron. I can't even Wrath of the Mountain. I got no crystals. I'm just dead. 10 damage. I mean, I'm... Okay, yeah, I was dead next turn. I mean, not that I'm not dead. I'm gonna be down to 2. And there is nothing I can do about it. When... Oh my word! Alright guys, this is not going my way. Not at all. Oh. Put up an Ancient Miner, use my ability to heal. You wonder how this deck is not competitive? It does not even come close to beating these ridiculous challenges. This is gross. But I'm loving it so much. So much. Really? You know what? I'm going to end on my own terms. Yeah. In your face. That was the saddest defeat a man can have. You know what? We're going to try it again because we got to beat him. We got to do it. Actually, yeah, you know, we'll try once with Fairpang. Actually, he's going to have a lot more buffs out than I am, so that's not going to do a whole lot. No, I'll try it, though, because I promised I'd show you guys the deck, since last stream was really bad. So I'll try it with this. Then we'll go maybe, like, I don't know, an Astral aggro and just try and hammer him down. We got plenty of time to try and kill him, but I want to get back on ladder. I want to get back to my Crystal Elemental deck. So I don't want to spend too much time on this guy, but I do really enjoy this. Alright guys, alright. This is horrible. Does he always open up with 3 tentacles? Is that what always happens? Well, Zefling Mob is never going to do anything for me. I can almost guarantee this deck is not going to win. At all. It would be nice if I got Solar War out, though. So much card draw. I have 3 of them in the deck. See what happens. I could just die. I could just die incredibly quick. See, I kind of want to know if that's just a bait. If the Suspicious Squid is just a bait. And it's really like these tentacles. Man, that's sad. That is super sad. I mean, yeah, we'll just do this. We'll draw that. Yeah. It's going to be bad for us, but we'll draw it. We'll see what happens. He just flails wildly and heals. Is that all he does? Is that all he's going to do? Well, guys. We're going to heal for 3. Yeah. Well, we are so dead. This is awesome, though. Alright, well, I mean, gotta draw something here, right? It's a beast. I guess we just do this. And then we pass. Oh, Feral Rage, guys. That doesn't help us at all. Really? Well, he does have combos. I'll give him that. He paid with a flood for a flood. Okay, guys, now I know what this deck does. This is its damage. All of its action cards are healing. Find a way to kill the tentacles. You win the game. That's what it is. That's what it's all about. I kind of want to... Man. And we're going to lose. Let's risk it for the biscuit. Hey, it's a beast card. Hey. So we'll do this. We'll Moonlight Burrower. Oh, actually, no, we can't, because we're not proficient in Lunar, and we really need a Beast Tamer to last like one more turn. Mind you, we're just going to die. Because he's going to deal 6 damage to us. And he's just got healing. And these two buffs... Yeah, these two will never get played because of how many consistent buffs he has. So, I mean, let's just see what we got. Cool. It's pretty neat. I'm dead, guys. Good game. Yeah, that's about it. And then he flails wildly and kills us. Alright, so I think I want to go into... I want to do a more astrally deck. Question is, how aggressive do I want to be? I think Sunburst is fine. I think Sunburst runs like Black Hole. And that's really what I want, is a Black Hole. I just want to double check here. Because my Sunburst is my really hyper aggressive. It does not run Black Hole. Okay, it runs cards like Stellar Fusion. Maybe I should run Black Hole. Maybe... I think Gravity Bubble is just not worth it in this matchup. But Black Hole is definitely the crucial key card in this one. Yeah. Actually, I also want to say... Well, hold on. Before I start messing up my own deck, let's do this. Let's duplicate the deck. There we go. Now we're not messing it up. So now we can go in here. We can add in Black Hole. We can do stuff like... I think Subjugators are going to be worthless. We're going to want... what's that Chimchu card that cancels the next defend? Where's that one? That one's going to be a lot better for us. I probably just went way past it, didn't I? There it is, Chimchu Farseer. So that's way better than that other one. I also want to say... take out Sunhuggers, and we're going to add in the Kriebel Monk so that they can't use abilities. That is going to save us. I feel like that's going to save us quite a lot. Quite a lot here. Is there anything else we really don't need for this gimmicky deck? He doesn't have almost any buff removal. So we're fine just going really ham on buffs. So Suntop Monastery I think is going to be really fun to play with. Chimchu Lookout, really good card draw. We need to just be really aggressive. I don't even think I want Stellar Fusion in this deck. I think Stellar Fusion is going to come out. We're going to look back at the combos. What do we want? Maybe Full Moon? No, we want something really more gravity-centric. Yeah, maybe Cosmic Chaos, just for the memes. Ooh, actually, Eternal Dawn could be fun in this deck. Yeah, what do you guys think? Eternal Dawn in a deck that I'm assuming he runs like no Thunder Slugs in, that I haven't seen one in 2 games, with Reality Twister. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. I might never be able to play it, but I think it's fine. We'll call it good. We'll call it good, and we'll go back in and we'll try this. We'll try this guy one more time. If not, then we'll go into like a attack aggro and we'll just hammer him down. You know, we'll see what we can do here. We'll see how we can win, how we can kill him. Right off the bat. Now, I think we Dust Speeder and Pathfinder. Seems like the best start we could have ever hoped for. Tentacles are bye-bye. That's fine. We knew you were going to lay a third one. He's probably got like 8 in the deck. But that's where all of his damage comes from, so I think that's fine. And now I think we Farseer and we, what's her ability do? Heal any hero for 1. But I mainly play her for her, double superiority. Guys, she runs Thunder Slugs. Are you serious? This is nuts. In 2 games I didn't see a single one, and now she drew one. I don't believe this. I don't believe it. We're going to Chimchu Lookout, draw 3 cards, hopefully, crossing our fingers. We don't draw any defense. There are quite a few defense in this deck. Alright, good call. Good call. Yes. Oh man, I'm loving it. So now we're going to Kriebel Monk. He can't use an ability for the next 3 turns. Yeah. Lockdown! Alright, he's got more tentacles, that's fine. Where are all these defensive cards coming from now? He's never drawn a single one of these against me. This is nuts. This is nuts. I think Spectral Guide, because just we draw a card when it comes into play, is perfectly fine right now. It's not. I think we just draw. I think we just draw. Perfect. We'll save that for when we actually, you know, start dealing damage to him and he needs to defend. Heal for 2. Pretty cool. I'm gonna lay a Suntop Monastery and I'll pass and draw. This needs gravity. Cool. Cool. You know, now we can start using abilities, so this is good. This is what we wanted. Draw cards. Yes, yes. Alright, I need, what, Lunar on top? That's a tough one. That's definitely not going to help me right now. Maybe we just Celestian Warrior. Next turn I can Reality Rift Pathfinder. Call that a good turn. It'll automatically put a Lunar on top even if it's not Lunar. Guys! No! The combo I wanted to play. This is ridiculous. But I think... Oh my, actually. That worked out super well for me. This needs gravity on top, right? Yeah. So we're going to remove both of your tentacles. And then we're going to Mirror Beast. 3 damage. Because it's fine. Really? What is going on here? Okay. Alright, alright. I mean, he's just got a lot of healing. He's just... Reality Twister. Mirror Beast. For 5. Yeah, knock you senseless. Another combo. How many combos does this guy run? Anyone know? Because he's got like 2 Floods, Healing Rain, Murky Water, and Electro Stun. So maybe he's just running those 5 combos. Maybe that's all it is. Stupid Flood for Flood. Dumb is as dumb it does. Awesome. Yeah, we're gonna rotate this back and hit him for another... What? Oh, I have to discard... Really? I have to discard a card? Okay, fine. I'll do that. That's fine. I forgot about Electro Stun. Forgot what it does. But we'll rotate this back 1. Hopefully we still have enough damage to push through. Mind you, he's just like healing for a lot, dealing a lot of burst damage to us, but I'm really hoping that he doesn't draw a Thunder Slug. Well, I mean, we're gonna Mirror Beast, that's for sure. And then, yeah, I guess we'll just kind of pass. Planetary Alignment, alright, alright, alright. We have some damage here. Guys, why? Why is this happening? Alright. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Son of a... Well, guys, that failed tremendously, not in our favor. Oh, but that's really good. If I have 4 more buffs in play? Okay, well, it's not going to do anything. Except I'm going to put 3 into play right now, so I have no idea what I'm putting into play. But we're doing it. Awesome. Now, he's got, what, 1 tentacle? Can't move his board. I think he has 1 tentacle. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe I removed all of them. Maybe I'm just that good. Electrified mode. Okay, okay. I will not attack. I will not attack, and we'll be fine. Or I will, and we'll win. Guys, we beat him. Oh, we beat him. I'll take 6. You take 5. Guys, we did it. We did it. The nail biter down to the very end. I so played a lot of Astro cards. Don't tell me I didn't play a single one in that. Maybe I can't complete them against those challenges. Maybe that's what it is. That's fine. That's completely fine. We'll go back into the collection. We'll delete that deck because we don't need it. Yep. Alright, let's jump back on ladder, shall we? Play some more of our elemental. Not bad. Not bad at all. Where was I? Elemental. Let's do this. Let's see what we got going here. Against the Sicario. Okay. Very buff heavy deck. Very ability focused. Take on a Mountain Breaker and pass. Really just get something on the board here. Mind you, actually I probably should Wrath of the Mountain right away, because I had 2 crystal. I had perfect opening hand for Wrath of the Mountain. I would have almost had no hand. Hey, D Malone, how's it going, man? Glad you could make it too. What is this card? Reduce damage received by. Okay. Well, that's kind of a bummer. Maybe I just pass. Maybe I wait for a second buff and I can remove that. Look at that Crystal Leech. Look at that Crystal Leech. What does he got? That is a good one to remove. Wow, that is a good one to remove. I do not need you drawing cards. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, well now he's got more buffs to put into play. Like, yeah, I really don't want him having card draw. I don't care about the 2 damage right now. Mind you, the Exterior Defender becomes a nothing card because of it, but I can do that. I can also remove these buffs and heal if I really need to, so it's not that detrimental to me. But I think the damage reduction was really, really difficult, and him drawing cards, like card draw, I've said over and over again, is really powerful. And him being able to just draw a card every turn because of his stupid ability. Mind you, we also have a second Crystal Leech. So we're fine. We're completely fine. Wow. Oh my god. This guy had an amazing opener. I wasn't doing anything to him. Well, I mean... yeah. We're using these way too soon, I can already tell you. But he does seem the more of the aggressive Sicario type. So us doing this to heal could be the better option here. Because he does seem, just based on his buffs, very aggressive. Very, like, quick-paced damage. Instead of more, like, you know, use tentacles and all this other stuff like the Tournament Winning Sicario deck does. But it's still a very strong deck. one that I kind of have to look out for. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, man. This is going to hurt. Oh, this is going to hurt so much. Well, I already know I'm not going to need this. But I need to draw. Guys, I think this is just where we die. Like, this is gonna hurt so much. Because he's gonna use an ability and deal 4 more damage to us. Actually, I haven't said anything about the news from Play Fusion yet. The rotation I'm really excited about. I'm really happy about the rotation for Play Fusion. I think that was one of the things that I said early on that needs to happen for this game. So I'm really excited about that. But I mean, the stuff for the tournaments, the points and whatnot, I'm kind of iffy on like whether or not or how much it's really going to affect the game. Do I just die next turn? I take 4. So I take 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I mean, I'm probably just dead right now. But we'll see. So I'm really excited about. They're finally getting back into the tournament scene, which is one thing that doesn't help me at all right now. That helps me none. Yeah, really excited about the rotation. I think it's something that needs to happen, like I said. The points for the tournament scene, I'll just have to kind of look and see what that all means, because I haven't really read too much on about that. But yeah, I'm really excited about all the new stuff they're finally doing. They were on quite a bit of a hiatus while this app was in development, so it was kind of like, what are you guys doing? Like, can you speed this up? We really want to get this stuff going. So I'm really happy that like they're coming out with news almost every day, all the week long. So it was really, really a good thing for them to do. Newest tentacle. Okay, what do I do here? Do I die? I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna lava bounce you and move buffs out. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Alright, so yeah, I think I want to just do this. But yeah, otherwise, Demon Lord, I'd have to go in and read a lot about what their other news stuff is, because that's really all I've kind of looked at. I haven't had a lot of time to read all the articles that they were putting out, so I'm crossing my fingers that it's nothing but good news. 3 healing, 4 damage. There we go. There's the damage. Hope he doesn't heal. But I'm super excited about it. I'm really happy. The rotation is something that needed to happen. No! No! 1 turn. Are you serious right now? Healing and reduces damage from attacks. That is unacceptable. Oh, that was 1 turn. 1 turn away. And he draws the nuts. Well, he's got buffs to put into play now. Oh, I was going to say, wait, what? That's... That hurts. Okay, so... I'm just going to remove that, because he's not attacking me at all. That was a nothing card. Then I kind of want to put into play Swift Pyre. Man. Fine. I mean, yeah, I can't have you doing things like that. The wall bone's fine. That's perfectly fine. Ancient Miner. Hopefully he doesn't kill that too, so I can... Yeah, he's going to draw 3 cards off of this. Double Armored Informant. Really? Oh my god. Well, you got one more turn. What are you doing? Of course, because why not? Guys, we were so close. We were so close. How does he have more buffs to put into play? Oh my god. Really? He's putting in 2? Guys, I almost just want to concede. This is not going well. He's going to draw so many more cards. I cannot believe it. This one stupid thing. I did not think Shadow Form was going to be that good, but it is. In this deck, it's very good. There's another Shadow Puppet. I mean, I've already used 2 of my Crystal Leeches, I want to say. Yeah, there's no way I can read this. I don't do anything in the long game. I want to just, like... Wow. I had a chance. Yeah, that's it. Where's the... There we go. Good game. Good game, dude. Wow. I had a chance. I had a sliver of hope. And it was taken away from me the moment that Shadow Form came down. That was... Oh, that hurt me so much. That hurt me so much. I drew lethal and then he laid it. What are you going to do? Such a turnaround. Oh man, yeah, but I think this elemental deck we kind of threw together. It's not doing too bad. Started off a little janky. I think what we've realized is that the fire is more support. The full archetype of a fire elemental deck I don't think is really fleshed out yet, really made. Because it needs card draw in this game, and fire doesn't really have anything for card draw. The Swift Pyre doesn't help us as much as we'd like, and it's not even an elemental to go along with it. The Flame Chained Elder, there's just not many good cards to run with it. That's why we kind of took that out. Even the like 2 elemental cards in a turn, 1 damage, 1 healing thing, I thought that would be a lot better along with the Flame Chained Elder, but it's so difficult to pull off that in this archetype it's not worth it. I mean, like I said, it would be if you could have the perfect scenario, but it doesn't do that well. It didn't help. It's too difficult of a setup to build. You really need like the perfect hand. Mostly because Flame Chained Elder is also not a clunky corner buff. If it was, I think it would be a lot easier. Because if a Flame Chained Elder was a clunky corner buff, then you could time it properly, and you could actually utilize it really well. But it doesn't work. The cards all work. So a Dolo, really? All right. Mind you, don't judge a Dolo by its mountain fort. Learn that. Ooh, Exterior Defender, that could be good. What are we doing? Your mountain fort and Dolo, like every other Dolo. Rickety Mine. All right. He does seem very aggressive already. These Flame Chain Warriors, those are cards that I want to kind of save for the Colossi Ritual sites. I think that those are the best ones to save for it, because he's going to want to team it up with like a Draga Scorcher and all this other stuff to really see what he can do with it. So I think saving this to just tick out that one is going to be good. Looks like he's just playing Dolo. That's fine, that's fine. Do what you want to do. I think I Lava Bounce for attack cards. Flame Chain Warrior. Flame Chain Warrior, alright. Those must literally be the only two that he has. Which means no buff removal. Which is fine because Mountain Breaker can't be removed by a buff, so we're fine on that. Next turn, I think we Flame Chain Inferno and pass, because unless he, well, he's going to Dolo and draw. I can see that happening. Just all the solid mountain cards. That's all he's doing. He just has the solid mountain base. Next turn, it's going to deal 4, which is fine. I mean, we knew what we were getting into. We can cancel this out by removing this once the stealth is damage with our ability to heal for 4. Ancient Miner, alright. Now is when we really have to hope that he doesn't have a Crystal Leech. What do we got? What do you got? Mountain Fort. Mountain Fort. You're a meanie. You're a big old meanie. And a Stone Scribe, really? Ugh. Well, now you're just being rude. But I do need to heal. I definitely need to heal. Well, Ancient Miner. Like I said, hopefully he doesn't have Crystal Leech. You can Mountain Fort all day, every day, but oh man, Stone Scribe is just such a good card. I need to draw Crystal Leech. I need to draw it, like, right now. You gonna Dolo and tick this away and do other things? What's your plan? What do you got here, Speed? A Draga Scorcher? Okay. And that's it. Okay. Now I can take the 6. And I think, like I said before, doing that's good. Healing for 4. Really starting to play that long game. Now, do I Exterior Defender here to make sure that this stuff goes up? I think I do. Because next turn, I really want to make sure my Ancient Miner sticks on the board. So I think just doing that, and even if he does attack, it only powers this up. It only powers this buff up, which is fine. Because like Ancient Miner is the one that I really, really need to keep. Okay. No Dolo. See, next turn he can Dolo, get this Mountain Fort under Stone Scribe. This is going to go under there. It's all going to get back to his deck. Like, I need to be able to draw. Nope. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. I could Flame Chain Elder the Stone Scribe. And yeah, he'll get back those, but he won't get back the Draga Scorcher. Maybe I do that. Maybe I flame chained the Stone Scribe. And then I remove this to heal. And then I can Geode Hatchling next turn to put the Ancient Miner back into play. And I can even put Molten Terra in on that turn too. That will not go back to his that will not go back to his deck, which is mainly what I want. I want to try and get rid of as much damage as possible. Because I want him to dole himself down. I don't want him to get recursion damage. Because I'm more of the slow type. He seems more of an aggressive style. Which is really weird because actually he's not playing a whole lot of attacks. So maybe he's not aggressive style? Maybe I'm just lying to myself about that? Because he didn't Dolo right there. He didn't Dolo to draw. So he's not really trying to be aggressive. Oh no, the Geode Hatchling. Alright. Crystal Leech. Perfect. Thank you. Adieu, sir. Adieu. Did he not think that would work? Maybe he doesn't know what Exterior Defender does? He didn't Dolo either. Okay. Interesting. Oh. Guys, I think we did it. Move 2 combos back. Don't want him doing any funny business. Prism Cannon. No way. I haven't seen anyone run that card in forever. Because who would, right? That's just mean, right? That is kind of mean. Oh, we can Ancient Miner next turn and just kind of just do our thing. A Draga Scorcher. Okay. Now, am I just going to die? Is he going to Colossal Ritual Site too? And no? Alright. Alright. Well, I'll draw 2 cards, see what I get. Crystal Leech. Not bad. Mind you, I'm not double crystal. See, this would be the time when being double crystal would actually be pretty good. But yeah, I think I just draw now. I'll take the 6, that's fine. Recarving, okay. That doesn't help me. Does not help me at all. And a Mountain Fort. Okay. That's why I have Crystal Leech. But I'm also really not doing any damage, so... meh. Okay. That one I'm not too worried about. Yes, I'm going to be drawing a lot of cards. I'm going to want to move attack cards back. Definitely want to move attack. See what he's got. Nothing. Okay, so he's buff heavy, which means Crystal Leech will be helpful here. Take that a little bit. That's fine. Oh, no! Oh, no! What have I done? I meant to do it in the opposite order. Guys, I messed up. I messed up horribly. Oh! No one saw that. No one saw that, right? Cool. Cool. Well, I can... well, I mean... I can't even really Inferno. I mean... here's what I'll do. I'll do that, and then next turn I can Inferno him down. Oh, I feel like such a numbnuts. Oh my god. Oh. I was not even thinking. I was just like, yeah, I'll get Ancient Miner back, but hold on. First I want to make sure he's got no attacks. What was I thinking? What? Why? Well, guys, we did it anyway. We messed up just a little bit, and it still paid off for us. Okay. did it. We did it. Now, here's one thing that I want to do. Definitely right now. These Flame Chain Infernos are not helping me at all. Not one bit. I need... Man, like I need more elemental. The thing is, like, I want buffs because my hero ability removes buffs to heal me, which has been fine. It's been awesome. But I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 buffs that are elemental. And I'm sitting here just thinking to myself, like, why not just run like Flame Bat or Magma Spitter? I mean, those are fire. What other kind of stuff? What do we have for Earth? I didn't think Earth we had a whole lot to choose from when it came to elementals. Yeah, no, we really don't. So let's go back to Crystal. Yeah, we have the classic gateway. No, I think we just need more fire cards. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we need more fire. Yeah, maybe just more direct damage is what we really need. Maybe we don't need 3 of those. Those weren't really helping us a whole lot. I do think if I'm taking one of those out, I'm definitely adding in 1 classic gateway. Yeah, I mean, just Flame Bat seems good to me. The reason no Dragas is because I'm trying to make an elemental deck, and Dragas is a beast. So if I was just trying to build basically a good deck, it would turn out to be the Dolo deck. I mean, let's face it. Right now, I'm trying to stick with a niche and stay with it. So it spawns more creativity when I'm more constricting myself. So that's why no Dragas. Same question was asked earlier about why not adding in the Magma Worms over the Molten Terrors, because it's a better card. But Molten Terror is an elemental, so I'm just trying to really focus in on that and see what this whole elemental family has to offer. I mean, what do I have? Some 2 cards? Yeah, I mean, I think just Flame Bat is fine. Flame Bat is fine. It'll help us really push damage at the end. We'll be able to get him back with the Colossi Gateway. I do feel there is something to say for a more attack-focused fire elemental deck that runs lava tamers and stuff like that. It's just with Tyrannos' ability to remove a buff to heal, I think is what makes me want to be more of a buff-focused deck, which is why I'm buff. Because of it, also, I don't need to run a whole lot of heals. I don't need to run Colossi Idols or Boulder Feasts because the buffs are for healing. So I can focus on just being more aggressive than anything else, really. Yeah, I mean these Swift Pyres, they have not done a whole lot. I kind of want to take them out. Because they're not even an elemental buff that I can use, so maybe I just take those out. Maybe I put in lava pools? You think maybe I put in lava pools? I wasn't really keen on lava pools, like I said, because it takes a while for us to get into it, but if I have a lot more fire cards like I do now, card draw is card draw, and I can bring it back with the Geode Hatchlings. Colossi Gateway can help me bring out Geode Hatchlings to bring that stuff back. Just kind of be really annoying. And Catalytic Crystallite, this one will help me move my lava pools sooner. I don't really want to move my lava pools though, because if I move it, it'll go to that one and I won't be able to do anything until that last turn. So really, the Catalytic Crystallites are only going to help Mountain Breaker now, so maybe I'd take those out. Mountain Breaker and Ancient Miner. Yeah, maybe I just take these out. Maybe these aren't good anymore. And if I'm doing that, do I just add in... Well, I took out Crystals. Let's see what else Crystal has. Maybe another Geode Hatchling. Those seemed like all-stars to me. It is an elemental now, so that's awesome. Maybe I can use the open spot to add in just another Flame Bat. Really help out lava pools by doing a lot of fire cards. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, I think being really heavy on the fire stuff. Now, elemental buffs, I have what, 6, 7, 8, 9. I only have 9 elemental buffs, so that kind of has me a little worried that I don't have as many buffs to utilize for my hero anymore. So maybe I do keep in the Flame Chain Infernos. They're fire cards, but they take a little while to like really load up. I'll take out 2 Flame Bats, put in 2 of these. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it'll be slow, but well, with how aggressive I'm being, maybe I don't care about the healing as much. Maybe only 1 is fine, and I add another Flame Bat. Maybe that's what I need. We'll go with this. We'll go with this list. Recarving also didn't seem like it was doing anything in this deck. Maybe I switch that combo out too. Maybe that combo out goes for... Man, do I just put back in Shatterflame? How do we feel about Molten Fist now that we have a little bit more Earth cards? Still no. Still not feeling it. Volcanic Eruption. I mean... Yeah, I think maybe Volcanic Eruption is fine. It'll help pay for almost all my other combos. That's really what I want. It's also 11 damage they can't buff, which is fine. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. I think we're doing this. I think we're doing it. I think we have something going here. A lot of reworking this deck, a lot of changes. We're not almost sticking with a certain archetype, but I think we're going more of the aggressive attack route, which is fine. It's perfectly fine. We started out a little buff heavier. We realized that it wasn't really working for us for the most part. Now we're going into more attacks. Seeing how this style of elemental deck works. It's really sad. I really wanted the whole Flame Chained family to work, the Flame Chained Elder, all this other stuff, but it was just you only really want to run one Flame Chained Elder, if that. Because in order to run it right, you have to have a lot of cards in your hand first. And if you do, it's almost like you put Flame Chained Elder in more of a fire deck instead of an elemental deck. Because the elementals, you really want to be pretty even on a lot of stuff like that. And if you're just going straight fire, then yeah, it's perfectly fine. But that's not what I'm running. That's why I didn't add that in. I just don't think Flame Chained Elder is a good one to have in an elemental deck. As strong and as powerful as the card looks and feels, I just don't see it happening. Chef Ribrocks. Interesting. Okay. I like the cut of your jib, sir. So I think he's going to be healing a little bit. Well, let's start off with a Molten Terror then. And then we'll draw. Really reduces healing. Oh, Ancient Miner. Woo! We nailed it, guys. We got our Ancient Miner. You know, we just gotta hope it doesn't die. Wow, okay. I mean, even if Ancient Miner does die, we can Geode Hatchling it back into play because it'll be the most recent buff. I don't know what that one did. And I'm not about to go like look on the internet real quick. I'm just gonna focus on playing the game. But Ramparts, okay. That's fine. I mean, this doesn't deal damage to you. If it did, that'd be amazing. Yeah, we'll just draw. Take it nice and slow. Nice and slow. What other buffs you got? I can Crystal Leech. Nothing? Okay. I mean, yeah, I want to say I just kind of... Well, no, because if he removes it, I want to be able to get that back. So... Yeah, maybe I just Flame Chained Warrior it, rotate that so it'll go away next turn. Which is fine. It's fine with me. Alright, cool. Let's just see gets to rotate one of your action buffs one step forward. Okay. 6 damage to me, okay. Colossi Cannon. Interesting. Now, I could just fall victim to Fountain of Time here. Actually, Lava Bouncer. For defense? Because I don't want him to heal. Tyrant's Fixture, that's fine. It's the only one, okay. So he's not running like Fountain of Times or anything else like that. Yeah, and I think Mountain Breaker is a perfect one to have right here. It can't be removed by him. It can't do anything, you know, weird or stupid like that. Next turn I can Geode Hatchling back in my Ancient Miner. And then the turn after that I can Crystal Leech and hope that I can remove some buffs. Or maybe he's going to heal right now and I got a Crystal Leech sooner. No? Okay. I did move defend cards. There is, mind you, a lot of buffs that heal, so I could go down to like 16 next turn. But that's a price I'm willing to pay. Yeah, and then I think I Flame Bat. I think I just really try and hammer on the pressure here. Because mind you, I can always discard this for 4 healing. So I keep in mind that a lot of my buffs that I play are healing for me too. Especially since he can't remove this one. This is like always going to be 4 healing for me, which is why this is such a good elemental buff. Ramparts, okay. See now, if he doesn't heal, I have a perfect Crystal Leech turn. Yeah, this is... He's not going to like me at all. I'm going to ruin all of his hopes and dreams. Yep, I'm sorry, buddy. That's what you get. Yeah, then I'll Molten Terror. So it's 3, then 6, and the next turn I can Inferno, and I can just win. Like, just really, really annoying, consistent stuff, and that's what this deck does. It's Lava Bouncers to remove cards from their hand, Ancient Miner just make sure I keep drawing efficiently card draw, and I just keep slowly and mildly putting on the pressure. So yeah, Celerity, I mean, it's not going to give you a whole lot. You're going to get 1 action, and then you should probably heal. No? Okay. Well, good game. I mean, I'm not even going to... I won't Inferno him. I'll just Molten Terror and win. Yeah. I think this deck is feeling a lot better. It's feeling a lot more cohesive. But, oh man, those Crystal Breakers, they are making this work. I want to make sure I get the name right, because that's the Mountain Breaker. Mountain Breaker has been doing wonders for us. 6 damage. I can remove it to heal at any time because they can't remove it. Like, it's been a solid card. Alright guys, I think one more game, then I'm going to call it for today. My girlfriend gets off work at 1, and I want to be able to spend time with her. Today's kind of our big date day, so we're going to go see a movie, going to go to Dave & Buster's. We're going to have a whole slew of fun. So... Alright. Perfect. Now, I think Wednesday, like I said, Wednesdays are days that I try and build Mythic Hero decks. The weekends is when I try and mess with the families. So, today I tried messing with the Elemental family. It was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. It wasn't what I expected it when I... Speed again. Okay. Yeah, the Elemental family was not what I thought it was going to turn out to be, honestly. I thought it was going to be more fire. But Crystal just took off and it became really good. Okay. Cool, man. Cool. Do I even really want to lay that right now? I don't think I do. Maybe an Exterior Defender is fine. Yeah. Too much fire now. But yeah, I think this Wednesday. Oh my god, I should have Lava Mounted. How is it every single person lays Umbred Informant? This is ridiculous. It's like every archetype I go against is a more aggressive major card draw style. I'm just getting unlucky. So yeah, I mean, I think this Wednesday I'm gonna try and mess around with Bloom and Scorch. I think that's the next to the hero that I want to mess around with next. Should be fun. Should be interesting. Should see what we got going here. Yeah, I'm gonna Molten Terror, kind of start taking this thing away so he can't get it. Mind you, I also really want to Lava Bouncer him. I kind of played that in the wrong order. Bye, Crystal Leech. Bye, Flamebat. Yeah, I think I'm going to mess around with Bloom and Scorch on Wednesday. See if I can get that one going. I know a lot of people have been having a lot of fun with that card. I know several of my friends have built really, really fun decks with it. So I want to see if I can put my own twist on it, see what I can come up with, and what works with it. for all intents and purposes. That really is bothering me. Why would you run Umbred Informant in a Dolo deck? You can draw so much more efficiently all on your own. It's really weird, isn't it? Ancient Miner, yes. Oh, and Inferno. All right, cool. What you got? Shatterflame. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt me in ways. Yeah, I think I Ancient Miner, and then I remove this for healing. I think that's what I do this turn. I'm gonna take 12. I take 12. Prism Cannon, alright. Okay. Do I Lava Bouncer? I think I Lava Bouncer and move attack cards. Again. He's been drawing quite a bit, so I think that's fine. No attacks. Okay. That was not fine. That was really bad. Yeah, I don't want to get rid of that because I want to still be able to lay Inferno. Okay. What do you got? You have no buff removal. You've played that in your hand. So you must have a lot of buffs. Take 2 damage. I like it. I like it. Boulder Feast. That's fair. It seems reasonable. Oh. And the hits just keep on coming. Yeah. That's fine. Any combos? No combos? Not a single combo, huh? Okay. Mountain Breaker, that'll work for me. Mind you, I can't lay it next turn because I want to put in an Ancient Miner. Flame Bat, okay. Yeah, I am going to be hurting here soon, aren't I? And an Enchanted Soil for, okay. You know, it is what it is. I'm going to take 8 and go down to 6. I might just die next turn, actually. Actually, no. I'm going to rotate this back 1. So it will not go off next turn. We'll wait a turn on that. We'll wait. We'll see what my Ancient Miner can draw me here. He's been much more aggressive than the last time I played him, so this is... I think I was a little right. Yeah, running Boulder Feast, that's fine. Power Hoarder, okay. Okay. Draw me a card. Another Ancient Miner, are you serious? Oh man, I am in some trouble. Because next turn I'm going to take 8 and go down to 6. Now mind you, he doesn't have a whole lot of attack cards, so I don't know what all he's really planning on doing. I just know that it needs to happen relatively quick for him. He could Dolo and draw something. Magma Spitter. But if he Dolos, his Power Hoarder resets. So does he just pass? Okay, Creeble Infiltrator. Informant. How? Okay, So yeah, I mean, I think I just flame bat to restart that. And then I pass. Oh, Crystal Leech, thank God. Okay, now we're mildly in the clear here. You can heal for 3, that's fine. Draga Scorcher, yep. It's fine by me. And a Mountain Fort, cool. Draw me 2. First things first. Get those out of the way. Then just lay another Ancient Miner. Get my card draw engine going. Next turn, if I don't die, I can heal for 4. Be really good on that. Yeah. Yeah, man, do what you gotta do. I mean, I sadly don't have a whole lot of actions to take right now. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Lava Pools is just... Lava Pools does not seem to be fitting the bill here in this deck. And I drew another one. Yeah, so I'm going to use my ability here. Remove that. Yeah, I think having that one, the fire buff that just catches other elementals, I think that's actually going to be a better one for me in this deck. Rotate that forward so it expires. I'm hanging on by the skin of my teeth right now. Yeah, because these Lava Pools, if they were my elemental card, I could heal for 4 with them. Wow, that hurts. So I think I need to do that. And this. Right? Yeah. And then unless he has 2 attacks right now, because yeah, I'll go down to 1. I'll see what happens. I mean, he could have a defend card that does something to me too. Okay. Okay. What is it? Okay. Which means I need to use this. Like, immediately. There's no way around that. And then I think I Lava Pools because I cannot allow that to hit me. That's just dumb on my part. I think I'm just dead. I mean, if Lava Pools was an elemental buff, that would be so much better. But now I have to wait, you know, a few turns before I can even use that ability. I mean, he's just like Flame Bat or anything, I'm just dead. Prism Cannon. That's not good for me either. That is not good for me either. Now, mind you, I think this is like my only out. And hope to gourd But I draw like a Flame Chained Elder or a Flame Bat or something, and he can't do anything to me. Oh! Alright, guys, this is... Alright, here's my out. He can't do 5 damage to me. Alright, guys, I don't have an out anymore. I'm just dead. I'm just dead. As I say, I could lava pools, draw into something. But this deck doesn't have heals. It relies on my buffs to heal me. Alright, I think I'm dead. I will lay a second lava pools. That is not anything of what I wanted. Maybe I should have Colossi Gateway and healed. Because I think I'm dead. Yeah, guys, I think I'm just dead. Is that a good game? Maybe? Maybe it didn't draw anything? Because now I can, like... Oh my god! Okay. Here's my out. Here's my out. Lava Bouncer. Into Flame Bat. Go! Ooh, alright, pressure's on. Pressure's on. How many Flame Bats do I have left? I have used one of them. I only have one Flame Bat in the deck, don't I? I am running that. Yeah, why not? Well, we figured it out. Lava pools are not good. Just not good at all. If those were flame bats, they would have been awesome. Alright guys, well, I'm gonna change this real quick because that was horrendous. These lava pools do not do anything. I had 2 flame bats in here. Okay, definitely switching back to my flame chained warriors. Flame chained warriors at least were buff bait and healing for me, which is kind of what I wanted. Maybe one more flame bat, maybe just the more aggressive style. Yeah. Although I think with like lava bouncers, being able to move the attacks back, Flame Chained Inferno could be better. I don't know. I don't know. But you got hatchlings, buffs are better. Yeah, I'll put in another Flame Chained Inferno. I'll do that. This Colossi Gateway was not helping me. That's what's going out for Flame Bat. Yeah. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Molten Swimmer is just... I wish it was better than it is, but it's not. I don't have enough fire buffs. At least in an elemental deck. Playing Magmorms, playing all this stuff, Pyro Fiend could be fun. But if I want to build an elemental family style, this is what I came up with. It's decent. It's nothing to shake a stick at. It's okay. Yeah, I think so. Wednesday I'll try and play Bloom and Scorch, see what I can get going with that deck. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. I hope you had some fun. As I said before, there's a tournament going on right now. I hope you guys are playing it. I hope that's why my streamer went down. There's also an online tournament going on tomorrow. So talk to Sir Frankster, talk to him about that, see what you can get going for that. Hope to see a lot of people there. Once again, thank you very much for coming, tuning in. I hope it was a fun experience for all of you guys. I will see you on Wednesday. Have a good one, guys. Ciao.